This is part 32 of Blazor tutorial. Blazor is an excellent framework and it allows us to create reusable Blazor components. If you recollect from our previous video in this series, we created this custom input select component. This component allows us to bind an input select element to an integer property. Now, the extent to which this custom component is reusable depends on the project where we have created this component. If you recollect again from our previous video, at the moment this component is present in our Blazor web project. Notice it is in the pages folder. We usually do not reference a web project in other projects. So this means except within this Blazor web project, we cannot reuse our custom input select component in other projects. If you want this component to be reusable in multiple projects within your organization, create it in a Razor class library project. A Razor class library project can then be referenced by any project. So these projects that reference the Razor class library can be in the same solution, different solution. We can even package these Blazor components and ship them as a NuGet package. So to our solution, let's add a new project. Search for Razor class library template, or from this all project types drop-down list, select library project types. We have the Razor class library template here. Select that and click next. Let's name this project projecttech.components. Now, if we take a look at the other projects within our solution, notice every project has the prefix employee management. So at this point, you might be wondering, why didn't we have that same prefix for this project? Well, the components that we are going to have in this project are general purpose components, which can be used not just within this employee management project, but across multiple projects within our organization. So I chose our company name projecttech.components. So let's click create. On this screen, select the ASP.NET Core version. On my machine, the latest is 3.1. Finally, click create. There we go. Our project is created. Now we want to move this custom input select component from our Blazor web project into this Razor class library. So let's cut this component from here and paste it within our Razor class library project. Notice the namespace in this component, it still has that employee management prefix. This is because we initially created this component within our Blazor project, so it carried that namespace here. But now our project name is projecttech.components. So let's change the namespace to that. At this point, if we rebuild our solution, we should get some compilation errors. There we go. Our build failed, and if we take a look at the output tab, notice 3 projects succeeded build but 1 failed, and the project that failed the build is employee management.web, and this is our Blazor web project. And within this project we have the error in edit employee component, because within this component we are using this custom input select component, and this project is not able to find this component because we have moved it from the Blazor web project to this Razor class library project projecttech.components. So for this project to be able to find this component, we have to add a reference to our Razor class library project. So let's right click on the dependencies folder and add a project reference. Select projecttech.components and click OK. There we go. We now have a project reference to projecttech.components. We are using this custom input select component within edit employee component. Notice we are using it right here. And to be able to use this component within this file, we'll have to use the required using declaration as well. Remember, this custom component is present in projecttech.components namespace. At this point, if we build our solution, it should succeed. Now, if we are going to use our custom component only within this Razor file, then it's okay to include this using declaration also in this Razor file right here. But if we plan to use our custom component in several files within our application, then it makes sense to move this using declaration into this imports.razor file. If the namespace is included here, then everything that's present in this namespace is available throughout the entire project. There's no need again to include this same namespace in individual files. So at this point, let's rebuild our solution to make sure everything still compiles and works. There we go. Rebuild all succeeded. Let's click Edit on one of the employees to make sure our custom input select component still works. There we go. It works exactly the same way as before. That's it in this video. Thank you for listening.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two.